Okay, this is another video in the series of my world, exploring it. And this we're going to explore right now is the chicken farm. And this is where I farm chickens at. There's a couple babies here because I was just going through a dry run on the whole chickens. But basically this chicken farm has two areas. This is the area where I raise the chicks. And this is the area where I collect the eggs. So these over here is hoppers. And these hoppers are all lined up so that they push eggs from that back wall all the way to this wall. And then this last row here, that funnels all the eggs down to that corner. And in that corner, outside of this big square, I have a dispenser. That dispenser then shoots out the eggs, and the eggs then, every so many eggs hatches and gives me a chick. Those ones are going to escape, and I don't want any more to get out because chickens, when you have too many of them around, can be very annoying. So this is the block that the eggs are going to hit. I don't need that one up there. And down here is the dispenser area and the redstone that creates the delay through these repeaters that I can make go faster or slower. I like them to go at, well, I don't know, with this one here, I could probably speed it up a little bit, and that'll probably be as fast as it goes right now. I've had it set slower in the past. So you can hear the eggs now coming out, and they're hitting this block, and every so often, as they hit that block, they appear as though they're passing through the block. But every so often, as they hit that block, they will be a chicken. Oh, there's one there. There'll be a chicken that spawns, or hatches, or whatever you want to call it. Let's put one more up above it here. There's too much activity over here. With the recording and everything, there's so much lag I can't. Select stone. Alright, so we're starting to see chickens now hatching. And so that's what happens. They get thrown against that rock, and then they hatch. And so I'm going to turn that off. It's not turning off. It gets too many chickens. Now I've got so much lag I can't turn it off. Okay, let's see if this works better with my hand rather than something else in my... It's not turning it off. I need a new computer with more power. Alright, rather than that, I'm just going to break the redstone. That'll make it stop. Now let's see if I can shut this switch off. Okay, now I can set the switch off. Put the redstone back. Alright, so that's the chicken farm. So you get these chickens in here. They're all trying to escape right now. I don't know how they know where the door's at, but they do. So that door would normally be closed. Since I'm explaining this, I left that gate open. But there's another stairway on the other side. So I would go in there, close the gate, turn this on, and let it go for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. For some reason, they all like to congregate over here. So this is the area here that I'll try to collect the chickens together in, and I'll then kill them all. And how I kill them, I'm going to show you right up here, is I have pre-made up in this chest right here these potions of instant damage. And with 3 potions, I can kill about 500 chickens. So I can kill quite a few chickens with that instant damage. This is not really that much of an AFK. I mean, I turn the egg hatcher on, and that'll AFK, and I'll leave it alone for about 10-15 minutes. And that'll give me, you know, probably 1,000 chicks, somewhere in that region of amount of chicks. And then I'll let them grow up. And then those chicks that grew up then when I come back and I turn the spawner off, or the hatcher, then those chicks that have all gotten big, I'll just throw instant damage on, and I'll get a lot of chicken. So it doesn't take long. So that is the chicken farm that I have. It does eggs and chicken, and I use instant damage. And then I'll just take those over to all the ovens I have, or furnaces I have inside my crafting room, which I have 8, and I'll just cook them all up real quick and then throw them in a couple of chests or so. And that takes care of all the chickens. So that's the chicken farm. Next we'll do a video tomorrow about the XP farm and what that has entailed. And all of the things I've done like this, I don't know anybody that has a chicken farm quite like this. Most of them are more elaborate and true AFK and not on as grand a scale as this one. I just wanted a lot of chickens very quickly, and so I just did it real quick to get that done. So anyway, that's the chicken farm, and we'll talk about the XP farm next.